Can you feel it? Speed, adrenaline, power. Rolling with the thunder. It's time for Thunder Talk. Brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon on Wild Country 99. Now, here's your host, Dan Bailey.
The month of June kicked off last Friday night with an awesome event at Mississippi Thunder Speedway, and now we get into a double-header weekend. This Friday, the 9th, special event for our Sunshine Refuse Slingshot competitors on the Lightning Speedway, and extra money for our 600 mod racers with extra laps added to their feature. And then we'll be back again on Tuesday, the 13th, with a special event for Steamboat Days. Joining us on Thunder Talk to tell us all about it is Mississippi Thunder Speedway owner-promoter Bob Timm.
Yeah, that's correct, Dan. This Friday night is Black Horse sponsored night, and Andre Konechny and a couple other sponsors went ahead and stepped up the purse for the 600 mods, so I think they're going to have a 700 to win race this Friday, and along with that, we're going to bump up the laps and give those guys some time, regardless of where they start, they're working their way towards the front. Should be a pretty exciting night of racing. They put on a heck of a show last week, and should have even more cars this week for that 700 to win, and so very excited about this week's races.
This Friday night, back to the entire schedule for the program, including a little special event for the Sunshine Refuse Slingshots down on the Lightning Speedway.
Yeah, this week is a regional race. This is something new for us. We should expect that we'll probably have a few cars from up in the Deer Creek area, different areas that have picked up the Slingshots over the last couple of years here, so we expect to see some other new faces down there on the Lightning Speedway as well.
Now, for the past couple of years, Mississippi Thunder Speedway has taken the week off during Winona Steamboat Days, but we're trying something different for 2017, and that's the first annual Steamboat Days Race for a Cause coming up on Tuesday, June 13th, presented by Miller Ingenuity. That's right, folks, a Tuesday night program.
Yeah, this is something we wanted to do for quite a while, and very excited that we finally got this put together with the Steamboat Days Committee. Being in Fulton City, we didn't have really a festival or days or a county fair or anything to participate with, and so we wanted to work with Steamboat Days because we kind of consider Winona to be the hometown of our racetrack. So we got with the Steamboat Days Committee and put together this race. It's an abbreviated program. It'll be 4 of our most popular classes, paying some extra money, and teamed up with Miller Ingenuity, and Steve Blue and his generosity went ahead and made sure that everybody that had a Steamboat Days button could get into the races for free. We've teamed up with our local Breast Fest. We're going to do a 50-50 fundraiser to support breast cancer. A lot of exciting things going on throughout the night. Well, probably a lot of new cars and a lot of new faces at the Speedway, and all for a good cause supported by Miller Ingenuity, kicking off the annual Steamboat Days celebration here in Winona.
Absolutely free admission if you have a Steamboat Days button, and we'll even make it easy for the folks selling Steamboat Days buttons over there at the track on Tuesday night.
That's right. We'll have a table set up. You can go ahead and pay $5 to get into the races, or you can pick up Steamboat Days buttons for $5. You can partake in all the Steamboat Days events and get into the races for free.
And you're dangling a carrot out in front of the A and B mod racers. If they can win on Tuesday night, they can earn themselves a guaranteed provisional starting spot in the big 2017 Mod Nationals coming up in September.
Yeah, it provides a little extra incentive for all those guys that come down and participate on a Tuesday night race. Come down here on Tuesday night and win this race. Not only do you win $1,500 or $1,000, depending if you're an A or B mod, but you're guaranteed a starting position in that featured field on Saturday night at the Modified National. So it's a pretty big deal.
So this Friday night, June 9th, special event for some of our competitors. Then we're back again on Tuesday night, the 13th, for the first annual Steamboat Days Race for a Cause presented by Miller Ingenuity. Bob, thanks for joining us on Thunder Talk.
Thank you, Dan.
Hey, don't forget, you can also follow all of my social media efforts on Twitter. My account is at Dan Bailey MTS. That's at Dan Bailey MTS. I try to keep the race fans who are unable to make it to the track up to date with live results, especially event winners. Again, follow my Twitter account. That's at Dan Bailey MTS, at Dan Bailey MTS.
That was Thunder Talk with Dan Bailey, brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon. Listen to live trackside every Friday on AM 1380 KG Country, and don't forget to vote for the Driver of the Week on the Mississippi Thunder Speedway's Facebook page. Thunder Talk with Dan Bailey, brought to you by Jailhouse Saloon and Wild Country 99.
Come on down to the Jailhouse Saloon. Yeah, come on down to the Jailhouse Saloon.
The Jailhouse Saloon is where everyone wants to do time. Come on in and nab up some of the best homemade pizza around. The Jailhouse has happy hour weekdays from 2 until 6, free pool on Mondays, and lunch every day at a great price.
The Jailhouse Saloon, where everyone wants to do time.